Hello and welcome to a coaster review, and this coaster is going to be Steel Vengeance. Deep in the heart of Sandusky, Ohio, towering over the legendary Cedar Point skyline, stands one of the most iconic roller coasters ever built, Steel Vengeance. The beast isn't just another thrill ride, revolution in coaster design. Standing at 205 feet tall, plunging down the breathtaking 200-foot first drop, and packed with relentless airtime and inversions, Steel Vengeance has redefined what it means to be a hybrid hypercoaster. Today, we're diving into what makes this ride so legendary, its history, its record-breaking stats, and of course, what it feels like to actually ride this monstrous creation. So a little bit of the background and history of the coaster. Before it was Steel Vengeance, it was known as Mean Streak, which opened in 1991. It was massive. Mean Streak was 161 feet tall and over a mile long. But over time, it gained a reputation for being rough and sluggish. Also kind of just boring as a coaster. So in 2016, Cedar Point made the move to the team up with the masterminds at Rocky Mountain Construction, or RMC, to complete the transformation of the old wooden track into something new, bigger, faster, smoother, stronger, all of the such. And with that being at Cedar Point, we knew in 2016 that they were going to be doing something that had to be the, creme de la creme of the RMC coasters. Construction began in 2017 after months of anticipation. Steel Vengeance officially opened on May 5th, 2018. The park marketed it as the world's first hybrid coaster. And that wasn't just marketing hype, it was really a start of a new era for these coasters. The ride's stats and records. When it debuted, it shattered records. It became the world's tallest, fastest hybrid coaster, standing at 205 feet tall and reaching up to 74 miles per hour. It also boasts a track length of 5,740 feet, making it one of the longest hybrid coasters in existence. The ride has a duration of around 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It has 4 inversions, including a massive 0G roll that seems to go on forever, and a mind-blowing 27 seconds of airtime, almost more than any roller coaster out there in the world. It doesn't just check the boxes, it breaks them in classic Cedar Point fashion. This park has a history for when they put new coasters in, breaking all the records that have came before it. So the ride experience. Once you step into Steel Vengeance's old western themed queue, you're immersed in the story of the ride, the outlaws Steel Vengeance, Twisted Timbers, and Iron Rattler who rose up against the legendary outlaw Mean Streak. It's a fun nod to other hybrid coasters out there that gives this ride a personality of its own. And I've been on Twisted Timbers, and I absolutely love that coaster. After strapping into the sleek trains by RMC, you ascend the towering lift hill. The view from the top is breathtaking. Lake Erie on one side is Cedar Point skyline on the other. Then you suddenly tip over that first drop 200 feet at a near vertical 90 degrees, and all the chaos breaks loose. From that moment on, the coaster throws you into wave after wave of ejector airtime hills, rapid transitions, unexpected inversions. You're twisted sideways, flipped upside down, and tossed out of your seat again and again. The outer banked airtime hills is one of the craziest elements ever built. It feels like gravity just gives up, and when you think that you're slowing down, the second half of the ride keeps delivering and diving under the structure, darting through wooden supports and never losing its intensity for one moment. What really sets Steel Vengeance apart is its balance between intensity and smoothness. It's aggressive but not painful. Every transition feels like it's engineered to perfection, giving you that perfect mix of adrenaline and control. Whether you're a front row rider looking for an open air freedom or back row thrill seeker chasing the insane airtime, Steel Vengeance delivers something special from every seat on the ride. It's a coaster that feels alive, and it never lets up. It never gives you a moment to breathe, and yet somehow leaves you wanting to get right back in line for it. Steel Vengeance isn't just a ride, it's a statement. It showed the world what was possible when you take a wooden legend and turn it into something futuristic. Since its debut, it's been crowned as one of the #1 roller coasters in the world, and on countless top 10 of coaster enthusiasts lists, and it draws enthusiasts from around the world to Cedar Point, which is the roller coaster capital of the world. For many riders, it's a perfect blend of engineering, insanity, and the kind of ride that makes you laugh, scream, and hang on for dear life all at the same time. And honestly, I got drawn to Cedar Point when I was younger. I think I went when I was around 16, and I haven't been back since. And they just opened Siren's Curse, and so I really, really wanted to get out there to ride that ride because it's looked amazing and awesome. But I also really wanted to ride Steel Vengeance. It was one of my top, bucket list coasters to check off and get on, along with some of the other rides that have opened since I was 16. Cedar Point has been busy, as they always are. So I was super excited to get to ride it, and I really loved it. Just love this coaster so much. I love RMC, and RMC are some of my favorite rides in any park when they're there, and Steel Vengeance is just kind of the best of the best. So whether you're a coaster veteran or a first-time thrill seeker, Steel Vengeance is a must-ride masterpiece of modern coaster design and the symbol of Cedar Point's relentlessness to pursue the ultimate thrill. This is much more than just a ride. It is Steel Vengeance. And thank you for subscribing, do all the comments, do all the things.
Just got off of Steel Vengeance for the first time. Oh my god, the hype is so freaking true. It's so crazy. I'm so out of breath.
And thank you. Enjoy.